Hello, how's everyone doing today? It is Berkfamily54comics. My name is Steve. Welcome to another episode of What Do You Collect? We already have a ton of people in the chat. That is awesome. I'm excited to have another guest this week. He's actually become one of my good friends in the community. Before I introduce him, I would like to invite anyone that is watching this either on a replay or live. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you join the family and you hit that sub and like button. I'm really close to 1,000 subscribers. I want to go ahead and I'm going to put a link in the chat to my 1,000 subscriber giveaway. Giving away 2 really awesome slabs. You have until July 31st to enter, and every 100 subscribers after 1,000, I'll do a mystery box. Enough about my giveaway. Let's go ahead and bring in our guest for the night. He is from the Great North, hashtag We the North. We got Newbie Comics and Collectibles, also known as just Newbie. Joel, what's up, man?
Hey, what's going on, brother? How you doing?
I'm good. You?
Good, man. Up here in the Great North, as you say.
Yes. He's up in Canada, if people do not know that. We did a whole show, I think it was like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Canadian comic market. And actually, when I was looking at my numbers, that actually did really good in terms of like hours watched. It is pretty up there. Let me go. I'm going to take a look really quick. It is the second most watched in terms of hours watched of all of my videos in the last 4 weeks.
You got to get more Canadian friends, I guess.
I got to get more Canadian friends. I was talking to Keon a little bit because he was in the cars.
Yeah.
And I drive a 2015 WRX, and I used to drive a 2006 350Z. So I'm like, dude, I love cars as much as you, but I'm going to tell you from a financial standpoint, comic books are the better investment.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Yeah, he honestly, Keon is just one of those guys. He's into so many things. But yeah, once that's one of the things we actually, how we met was, cars and comics. So yeah,
that's
he's
awesome.
a good guy. Yeah, man.
Let's go ahead and say hi to everyone up in the chat. I'm going to try to start from the beginning and work my way down. Keys to everything. Hello.
First.
Flash6792. What's up? We got Flashpoint Comics. What's up? K Titus from across the Pacific. Hello. Evan Shimko, who dropped his first video yesterday. And you changed your avatar. What's up, Evan? How you doing, brother? Magic Lasso's watching. We got People's Court is over, I guess. Let's see here. Some comic book hunter. Hello. How's it going? I'm subbed to both of you. All right. Awesome.
Thank you.
Carlito Classico. What's up, brother?
Oh, Carlito.
I was going to watch y'all on TV, but as soon as I turned to your channel, I heard a transformer blow up on my street. LOL. All right. I guess he's watching on his phone. Let's see here. I thought, hold up, Berkfamily comments. I thought we were talking about nudie. Oh, no. No, it says newbie on the thing, right? Did I tell it? Nope. I said it right. It's on there, right? Okay. All right. Yes. You have your second video premiering tomorrow. Oh, at 11:15 tonight or tomorrow? Okay. All right. So, Newbie. So why don't we go ahead and talk? Well, first off, did you play soccer or do you like soccer? Because I see it.
Well, okay. So those people that know me, I was born and raised in Uruguay in South America, and then I came to Canada when I was about 6 or 7. So soccer has been a huge part of my life. Yeah, actually, Keon was like, "Man, you're doing comics and you're wearing a soccer shirt," and I was like,
Whatever, man.
Yeah, it is what it is.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Nice. Okay, cool. Oh, tonight. Okay, Evan. All right. So, Newbie, I want to ask you the same question I ask everyone.
Yeah, man.
When did you get into comic books and why? And did it start at a young age? I see some movie posters behind you. I want to go and give you the floor about why you got into comic books and when it happened and all that.
Yeah, I think I actually spoke about this at that Canadian talk that we had. But yeah, it was just like the early 1990s Spider-Man show. It really got to me. I remember watching it at a young age and then having to rewatch it as I got older because I didn't really understand a few things. Venom came into play, and then there was that 90s X-Men. You had Gambit and things like that. I'll be honest, man, when I was growing up, those Sentinels like scared the crap out of me. Like I remember watching those X-Men episodes when they had like Sentinels, and like I was a young kid and I was scared. I don't know why. It was just like the face of them. But that really got me into comics. And then around 2005, 6, I started realizing, you know what, I'm an Iron Man guy. Then the movie came out. And yeah, like I said, me and Keon are huge on movies. So yeah, you see a lot of movie posters. I have a few more. I love to collect them. When I started collecting movie posters from like Marvel, mostly, then I started getting into collecting more comics. I actually had like a crazy ex-girlfriend who made me sell most of my stuff.
I remember you telling me about that. I remember.
Yeah. So actually, it pisses me off because like I'm seeing all these like Ultimate Fallout 4s and like ASM 300, and we've had this conversation. Like that's one of my favorite characters, one of my favorite comics. Like it's one I want to have again. And I used to have those comics, and I had an ex who basically was like, yeah, at the time I was like, I think 24, 25. And she was just basically like, you're getting too old for comics. This isn't a thing.
How dare she?
Yeah. And then basically I ended up selling everything. And yeah, I went like a few years without nothing. And then I met my current girlfriend about 2 years ago, and she was like, no, do it. Like, if this is something that you like, collect it, buy it, do whatever. She actually pushes me to buy more. Like the other day we were sitting down, she's like, you should probably buy that book. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Sorry, I was sending to some people that we were So, you said you started like an Iron Man because of the TV show. So would you say that is, I'm guessing based on all your videos that you do and your posters behind you, that is the one character that you have the most comics of, is that right?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Okay, so how many Iron Man comics would you say that you have in your collection, do you think?
Graded, about 3 or 4. Again, I just started getting more into the graded. As for the official run, I think I have I'd probably say about 40 to 50. Somewhere those like 180 to like the 200. I'm starting to finish the 200 run. I know in the last video I showed that I had 282, 281, the cameo, things like that. The thing with Iron Man is, yes, he's popular in the movie sense, but in the comics, he's just always had a weak run. You know what I mean? Like there's not, you look at the early Iron Man, there's not one that's like, oh my God, like until you get to like 55 when Thanos comes, like it's not really a run I would, get a lot of people to buy, right? So yeah, it's weird.
So you started liking the character because of the TV show, and you have a lot of his comic books, but what like about that specific character, like, do you relate to the most, or what makes you just decide to just keep picking it up? Is it literally just because you like the cartoon, or like what about that character like makes you like him the most?
I just always thought he was badass. I thought if there was a way for me to become a superhero, it would be me winning the lottery and then getting into this tech and just having my own suit kind of thing. So I thought, you know what, that's probably the best way to become a superhero. And you can be stylish and have everything you want at the same time. So why not, right? And yeah, then when the movies came out, it was just like, oh, okay, that could totally be me. So
what's up, Ryan and Manny? What's up?
Manny, what's up?
Yes, Manny.
Yeah.
So this is my new setup. If anyone could not tell, I'm trying to went the wrong way. We got this new setup over here. I think it looks good. I might have to move the camera back. I need some new lighting. I did show this off earlier.
That pop you got, yeah.
Freaking awesome. Signed by JDF. He even put Tommy on there. It's just freaking amazing. Love this thing. And yeah, so thank you again to.
That was from your R&R, right? I watched the video, but I can't remember. It was like early.
Yep, it was from R&R. Manny. They sent me all that stuff. So, do you have Tales of Suspense 29?
No. I'm trying to get the first gold armor. I'm trying to get the first red and gold armor. I know I just purchased I like to get those not keys, but I got like the first appearance of Stark Industries, the first spacesuit, the first Hulkbuster, things like that. Because those are, I don't know, it's a weak run again, right? So like I can't even say they're keys, but if you're an Iron Man guy and you're collecting them, they're obviously, I guess, keys, but
Gotcha. Yep, Manny said hey to you.
Oh, brother.
We had Splash Page Comics in here. Okay. All right. So you talked a little bit about one of the other characters, and I think it's your second favorite. You tend to like Marvel more than DC, and well, I don't totally agree with that.
Yeah.
What are some of your other favorite characters outside of just Iron Man?
So in no particular order, probably Gambit, Venom, Silver Surfer. It's not so much that I don't like DC. It's just you don't really see a lot of it. Like even growing up, it was just the Batman series, right? Like you didn't see Green Lantern, you didn't see a lot of Flash, things like that. Like we're used to now. Like I know there's so many animated cartoons of them and things like that. When we were growing up, it wasn't like that, right? It was just Batman. So
it really was.
Yeah, so I kind of just grew up kind of knowing, okay, it's just Batman. Like I don't even think the Superman one was around that much because it was just mostly X-Men and the Spider-Man one, really. So
I do remember watching The Adventures of Lois and Clark. I think that was the name of the show.
The real life or the animated?
No, the live action show.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah. Oh yeah, it was like Sunday nights at like 6 p.m. or something like that. It was always on. That's something that we did as a family. And then I was like, oh, this is cool.
What does this even mean? He's a huge Condiment King fan. He doesn't know it yet. I don't know what that means. What's up, Fire Davis? So, I saw Newbie's video, and I got a first appearance of War Machine and Rhodey.
Oh, sweet. Good.
Nice, Kid Collector. Nice.
At 118? Is it the 118? Because that one is spiking.
So, speaking of videos and spiking, dude, you were almost at 500 subscribers. It took me a year to get 500 subscribers. How long have you had your YouTube channel
now? May 15th.
Jeez. Oh, jeez, man. That's crazy.
Honestly, it's a lot of hard work, like going into chats, meeting people, things like that. Not like it's like a bad thing because I've met like a lot of cool people, like yourself included. It's just I think this community is like super welcoming, and that whole newbie name and concept comes from I know a bit about comics and I was a collector before, but when you go not collecting for 3 to 4 years and like what you were collecting then is not hot or it's not anything now, you kind of have to ask questions and things like that. And I'll be the first to say, you know what, I'm new. Like, I don't know. Like I'm okay with like asking for questions because, I'm not perfect. So
I'm answering Manny here. I am giving away stuff, man. I'm giving away 2 slabs, 1 DC, 1 Marvel, and every 100 subscribers after 1,000 giving away mystery boxes. So I'm giving away some stuff. I don't like to give away stuff. I really don't.
25 away.
What's up?
25 away, right? Something like that?
Let me look. Last I sent that, it was 19 away. So let's see. I'm going to look at it really quick. I'm still 19 away, about 981. So
you'll be there tomorrow morning, man.
Every time I go to bed, I always get like 2 to 3 overnight, and then I get like 5 during the day. So I'll probably have 1,000, but hopefully by Thursday, on my Thursday night chat. I am not giving away that Green Ranger pop. I just got that. Not giving away that.
Yeah, he would. He would.
Definitely not. I'm an a-hole newbie. Watch out.
You're nice, man. You're a nice guy.
He's actually one of the best dudes there is.
He's awesome.
Okay, so let's talk about your channel. What do you do? What do you do on your channel? I've seen some speculation videos, unboxings, and people were subscribing to you, which there is a link to his channel in the description already. But if people were subscribed to you, how many videos do you put out usually per week? What types of videos are they? How long are they? All that.
Well, if you check my first video, it was like 12 minutes, I think. I'm starting to get the hang of it. Like I said, I've only started about a month, 5 weeks ago. So I'm just getting the hang of things. I'm trying to get my videos down to like 6 to 8 minutes because I know when I'm looking at videos, I don't want to watch a 20-minute video. But yeah, I'm kind of finding my way, doing spec things, top 5 list of what to get, what to grab. Obviously in speculation, it's just all gut feeling or things that you read and things like that. So, don't come at me saying, I watched all your videos and I bought all the books and, I'm not broke. But yeah, I just do a lot of fun things, man. I like to do things that really help the new collectors, the new investors, and things like that as well. Because I was one of them at one point, and I like to just help people. I like to show off books, mystery boxes. I will say I'm not really a fan of the mystery boxes, but I do some. I just rather have a book I want. Like I think we talked about it with the conversion.
I agree completely with everything you're saying so far.
Yeah, like when we talked with Sandy and Jerry, we were talking about the mystery boxes. Like, there's not a lot of mystery boxes here in Canada. Most of the guys that do it are in the U.S. So by the time you convert it, like I was just having this conversation with somebody on in some of the messages, and it was like I told him, I was like, I just bought a $40 Spider-Man booth box, and by the conversion, the shipping and all that, it cost me $131 Canadian.
That's freaking nuts.
That's crazy. That's almost a book you want, right? Like that's
right. So the basically, if you live in Canada, you got to spend more money on comics, is what we learned during the Canadian comic book market.
Yeah.
Not all of them. Some.
No, some.
Oh, some.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
I think the thing with the mystery boxes too is like everybody, like I know I do when I buy them. What's up, buddy? I know when I buy a mystery box, by the time I'm done my checkout and I click everything and all my information, I get up from my computer being like, yeah, I won that. Like I'm gonna win the grand prize, right? And then you get yeah, and then you never do, right? So it's one of those things. Like I know the Spider-Man box. I was so convinced that I won the grand prize. I was already looking at people to flip it. Like that's how much I thought.
Wow.
Like it's crazy.
That Spider-Man booth does a new GP mystery box every single week, and I
think it's 2 a week, right? He does it like Wednesday and Saturday.
Is it 2 a week? It used
Yeah.
to be once a week. Wow.
Yeah.
Now, not everyone can be a winner. I will say this. I know of at least 4 people that have won that Spider-Man.
Really?
Panda has won. Panda won the Spawn black cover McFarlane. D-Rock Comics won a Hulk 181.
What, like graded?
Yes.
Wow.
JB from Discovery Bay Comics also won a Hulk 181 from that Spider-Man booth. And Adam from Bear Island won a Detective Comics 359.
Oh,
so I know 4 people that have won. But I also see a lot of the people. Like I have a friend named Carlos.
I know him, yeah.
He's done probably 20 boxes and hasn't won a single one. So
yeah, he just did one on Monday or Sunday, I think it was. I checked in on him. I think we were in the same chat. Yeah, he was unboxing something.
Yep. Comic Toms are always worth it. I like Comic Tom a lot. His boxes have gotten ridiculous.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff he's putting in it.
The one that I try to stay away from too is Torpedo. I just find it like it might be different for you guys being in the US, but like I know for me, again, with the conversion and everything like that, it's just not worth it, right? Unboxed Heroes is pretty good, I've heard. I've heard a lot of good things about them.
D-Ron Comics bought 5 when he won his. Adam from Bear Island, I believe what I've been told, he also bought 5. Panda bought 10.
10?
Apparently it wasn't a good night for him and his wife. He bought 10. And I don't know about Discovery Bay. I really don't.
Panda likes a lot of variants. Am I wrong?
Variants.
Yeah. So that's the one thing with Spider-Man booth, right? Like if you don't mind getting those variants, you'll be happy regardless because you're getting all those variants.
See, there it is. This is what he won. Spawn #1, black and white, CGC 9A, worth $3,000.
So it was worth it. It was
Did
worth
you really win a Hulk 181 from Torpedo? I'd like to see that.
Wow.
That's crazy. You found me through the K-State message board. I appreciate that. I am on there. If you watch me on all of my videos, and Newbie and everyone else in the chat can attest to this. At the end of every single video, I say
Go Cats or
go Cats.
Yeah.
Yep. And as you can see, I'm wearing a K-State online hashtag tell your friends shirt. So yes, I am a big K-State fan, and I appreciate Baller Newton 5 for joining us tonight. Let's see here. Are you a Barcelona fan? Did you
Huge. Uruguayan, Luis Suarez.
Isn't that guy kind of a douche?
He bit someone. It was like years ago. It's whatever.
Okay. All right. Carlito says he likes comics. I like comics too. Let's see here. Your one and only torpedo box, dude. So I've seen some people open torpedo boxes. We can do a whole nother thing on mystery boxes sometime.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But I've only bought 3 or 4 mystery boxes, and two of them are from R&R Comics, Chino and Manny. I've already opened one. Hopefully, I win the next one. Because the next one is for one of these.
What is it? I can't read it. Oh, right. Yeah.
So I have one of these. I had it pressed, and I sent it back into CGC. I'm hoping for a higher grade.
Yeah, you cracked it. Yeah, you should.
So, but
you sent that off what, last week, right? I think you said
a little over a week ago. I actually looked today, and everything except for my modern books are scheduled for grading. So, hey, Rich Frank, what's up? We have lots of people I've never seen in here before. This is nice. I appreciate that. Let's see here. 8 mystery boxes fun. They can be. They can also be kind of frustrating.
FaceTime is who was actually talking. That's who I was talking to about mystery boxes. We were talking about mystery boxes all day today.
Gotcha. We should probably do a whole nother show on mystery boxes, honestly. Yeah. We should get D-Rump Comics on here because he likes to buy his mystery boxes. Actually, Wink Inc. Do you follow Wink Inc. here on YouTube?
Yeah.
That dude unboxes a mystery box every single day. No. It's insane. Some of them are 300, some of them are 500, some of them are 100. I can't imagine how much money he spends on that stuff. It's insane. Bearded Comic Bro, what's up? Someone needs to do a Golden Age mystery box. That'd be expensive.
Good luck.
All right, so we talked about how you got into comic books. We talked about your favorite ones. So you didn't say any DC characters. So if I'm going to ask you the question.
Okay.
Who are some of your favorite DC characters and why?
Oh man. Okay, I'll probably get some heat for this, but I feel like I shouldn't say only. I feel like Green Lantern, and I'm not just saying that because Ryan Reynolds played him. Trust me, we don't even acknowledge the fact that he played that character. But Green Lantern's pretty badass. Who else? Two-Face, I guess. Joker's badass too. Don't get me wrong. He's a great character, iconic character. But I was never into like the Robin. I was never into the Penguin, Riddler, Flash.
How dare you? How dare you?
I knew that was coming. I was trying to in my mind think about okay, I'm not gonna say it, but I don't know. I feel like anytime DC's come out with something, I've been like, you know what? I think this is it. Justice League, Suicide Squad, and then it flops, or you kind of start reading about a character and it's like, oh, okay.
Hold on 1 second. You were quick to say that a DC movie flopped. Now, I can count at least 2 movies on the wall behind you that were not good. They were terrible. I'm going to ask you to rank the Iron Man movies 1 through 3. How do you rank them?
I mean, the third one is terrible. I'll admit that was bad. Probably just the first one, to be honest with you, because it was the first one. It was the one that started everything off. The second one was mediocre at the same time, but you also have, if you are an Iron Man fan, you saw a lot of things. So you saw the whole transparency between, Jim Rhodes and then getting the suit and then becoming War Machine. You also had that demon in a bottle because they really, for what they did, they touched on that whole side of him being, a drunk and things like that. So seeing it from an Iron Man fan perspective, it was awesome, but yeah, it totally flopped.
Right? I was like, dude, I got to cash in on this right now. Okay, we had some people say some stuff up here. I'm going to try to get back to it. Let's see. Let me try to find some.
Yeah,
of
we got a
these
good group of guys here.
We had a great group of people. Someone did comment on your. I'm going to try to find it. Someone commented on your. Oh, this is a great question. Is this Keon?
No.
Okay.
No.
I don't know what the next Ultimate Fallout 4 book coming is. I will suggest cashing in on the Spider-Gwen Edge of Spider-Verse #2. I've told Newbie this, I think ASM 361 is definitely a book to get.
I see yours. Yeah. I think right now everybody's just on that whole Miles Morales. So you're seeing, right? Like you're seeing, and I guess you could say what was the
here's a thing.
Oh, thanks, brother. Yeah, the Spider-Gwen was actually way like hotter before Miles Morales, right? So
yep.
I don't know. A lot of people are picking up that Silk. There's just not enough. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. You never know. I'm in a boat with a million comic guys who probably 5 years ago, 6 years ago, we saw that book for what? $20, $30.
Just talking about you. How many?
Hey, what's up, buddy?
How many boxes of that Spider-Man booth do you think that you've purchased? Because we're talking about mystery boxes.
You won, right? That was one of the guys you said won?
No, he has not won from what I understand. He's one of the people that have not, but I know 4 people that have. Okay, sorry, go on.
Yeah, I'm in that boat. Yeah, that's Keon. I'm in that boat with like a lot of guys who like 5 years ago, we were passing up on Ultimate Fallout at like $30, $40, right? Being like, meh. And then now all of a sudden, 5 years later, it's like the book to have, right? So you never know. Moon Knight 1.
You just unboxed that.
Yes, definitely get this book, especially if you can't afford the Werewolf 32, I think it was. But I touched on this. I touched on getting first appearances. I preach on that because that's kind of what happened with Black Panther. Black Panther 1, I remember I bought that book for like, I think it was like $30. And then I ended up selling it. I didn't really hold on to it too long for like $40, $50. And then now look, you know, I mean, yeah, it was 5 years later, but it's going in like, I think $250 range, something like that. High grade.
DC Comics is greater than Marvel Comics, but Marvel movies are greater than DC movies overall, except the Dark Knight trilogy beats.
I will say that, yeah. Christian Bale, I that's probably my favorite Batman.
I will say, I don't know any other trilogy that can compete with the Dark Knight trilogy. There's good characters and there's some great Marvel movies, but there's not a single 3 movies that are better than a single 3.
What's your favorite one from there?
What's my favorite one? Marvel movie?
Batman. No, Batman in that trilogy.
Oh, Batman the Dark Knight, the second movie.
Yeah.
I'd go 2, 1, 3. Though 2. I will say, the third movie, when Bane breaks Batman's back, just like he did in Batman 497, which is the first comic book I ever remember reading as a kid, I was like, yes! Even though I was pissed, obviously. I thought it was great. Holy cow.
I think I bought... You would think after like 20, the guy would just be like, okay, this guy's been buying a lot, and then just put it like...
You know what, though? Los, he likes to gamble. And he has some sick books in his collection. He's chasing another one. He has a GSX, #1. He's got some sick books in his collection. I need to get Lewis on my channel sometime, man.
What are your thoughts on grabbing that X-Men 94?
What's that?
What are your thoughts on grabbing that X-Men 94?
X-Men 94, I definitely think it's a book. If you're an X-Men fan, that is something that you should be grabbing because it's only going to just keep going up in value. It's obviously it's not a GSX 1, but it's a huge key. I really think it is. What do you think?
I think so too. I think it's more of if you're a big X-Men fan. I'm finding the issue with X-Men, and I've been getting messages. I think I get like 2 or 3 messages every like 5 days about when are you going to do another X-Men like affordable books to grab and things like that. It's so goddamn hard because X-Men, there's so many books, like
so many characters and
yeah. You depending on who you talk to, like even like just alone today, like somebody was like,
I
no,
don't like-
make sure you grab this one, grab this one. It's like, Jesus.
Grab an X-Men 94 now, says Splash Hydroponics.
Yeah.
Everyone's been saying it for the last couple of years. I agree. Because they are coming to the MCU. They are coming at some point.
And that team, right? That team is the one they're modeling it after, right?
That I do not know.
No.
That I do not know. Sorry, someone messaged me. Let's see here. We had a couple questions. I want to get back to that here in a second. Hot take: people bash the DC universe when compare the first 5 DC movies to the first 5 MCU movies, and it's not as big of a landslide as people think. Though, yes, I do agree with that, and I will say, having the Flash reboot the DCEU is brilliant, and bringing in a different person as Batman to mentor Nightwing and Batgirl. I think it's brilliant. I'm excited for the future of that.
Yeah.
They could have had someone though overseeing stuff, and I do know that the new Batman movie with Robert Pattinson is going to be its own standalone, like black label type movie where it's not into the universe.
What do you think about that, man? I don't know. I'm still not sold on it. I don't know. I don't know if it's him.
Guy, man.
Like I even saw the what's it called? The Batmobile that they're using for it. It's like a 19. It's like it looks like a muscle car, like a 19.
It is a muscle car, yeah. X-Men 94 8.5 signed by Chris Claremont and Bob McLeod.
Whoa! Wow!
And he has a picture of him and Jim Lee.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Silver Surfer 3 is a great book. Okay, I'm going to try to make it up because there was a question up here, and I'm going to try to get to it. That was a really good question.
I think anything Silver Surfer right now is like for next Miles Morales. I mean, I know it's up there already in price, but I mean, anything Silver Surfer is like ridiculous.
FF 48, 49,
50 even
50.
Because 50 is the first cover appearance, I believe. Solo cover, yeah.
Silver Surfer 1, Silver Surfer 4. Those would be the 5 Silver Surfer books I'm just trying to get. And I would love to have any of those. Okay.
Comic Head 84 has one at 0.5, and then I think he's sending one to CGC, which I think is like a 7.5 or 8, I think.
Okay, I can't find it, but someone was asking what books are we picking up this week? Are you a new comic book collector? Because I feel like
yes and no.
I feel like you pick them, I never see them on your channel. So,
no, I got a lot. I got a few.
Oh yes, there you go. Show that. Yeah.
Yeah, I got a few, man. I try to make it out. It's just there's not.
What's up, Harsh Life? How's it going, man?
Yeah, I pick some up. I'm selective, I guess. I do have
FF Annual 6. Okay.
That's a book you want to grab for sure.
So you got both covers for 92? Wow.
And then, oh shoot, where's that book?
You guys heard the reports today that Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe that Ryan Reynolds is pitching? I did not hear that. That's crazy. Dude, I'm surprised you didn't flip that book, honestly. With it being a DC book?
I know. I think Magic Lasso sent me a message being like, when I unboxed that Swamp Man thing, Swamp Man 49.
Oh, I saw that.
He was like, what?
Lowe says he's still waiting on his Silver Surfer 3 from Canada. He's been waiting for over 3 weeks. Apparently it's stuck in traffic. Yeah, even though it's just not that far north, there's all sorts of issues that people run into. That's why I will say when I sell on eBay, I only sell to America. And
I do the same. I only sell in Canada. It's just, it gets there faster.
And I only sell to the lower 48. You live in Alaska, Hawaii, sorry.
Yeah. Is it different for every state, like your shipping price, or is it just like nationwide, same price?
Nationwide, it's the same. It's just anything that has to go, like, actually has to go on a plane, like to Hawaii or Alaska, or to go to another country, it's more. So I just only deal with America, and then I'm good. Let's see here. If I was new to collecting, I would focus on Silver Age and Bronze Age comics. Better long-term investments, unless you flip a lot.
Absolutely.
I will say yes to that. Though I will also say I want to put a link to this in the the description here or in the chat because you need to check out this video that I did. I thought it was pretty good. It has 584 views.
Oh yeah, yeah.
This is my modern key comic books to collect.
You just did that one on last Friday, I think, right? Friday or Thursday?
Last week sometime, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. We can have. I pity Canadian comic collectors. So we did a whole segment on it, and didn't you say you guys have to pay like basically like $1.50 extra on every single new comic?
So, like for example, let's get one here. So,
what's up, Hillbilly?
Yeah. So like this one, for example, right? It's $3.99, but that's American price. So we end up paying almost like $7 Canadian.
Whoa.
So yeah.
So it's double.
Yeah, so it's not all that's why I mean, like when you're buying new ones, I try to get all my information before buying it, because if you're, especially when I was just starting out, like I would just buy everything. Like I would just tell them, hey, pull everything that comes today, just give me it. But then you're going to your comic book shop and you're spending almost $200.
Yep.
Right? Like it's
well, I want to ask you this, is like the living cost in Canada higher, and do people get paid more there? Like basically, like how much? Okay, for instance, how much is a like a 20-ounce bottle of Coke or Pepsi or whatever? Here, if you go to like a gas station, it's like $2 or $1.75. How much is it in Canada?
I think it's like $2.99.
So everything, it's not just comic books. Everything else is higher priced there too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But I will say this, like me being super close to the border, like when we were able to cross pre-pandemic, like I would always go, there's a lot of people that get their gas, they do their groceries and things like that because they can get it cheaper in the US. It's just coming over. We always have to pay like some stupid,
transit
fee. And then, if somebody at the border wants to be SOB, it just gets annoying. But yeah, a lot of people go to the States to get their stuff. We
need to set up a Help Canadian Comic Collectors Fund.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
yeah, check out my video. There's the video, and then there's the chat that we did with all the Canadians, and I think we spoke in unison. We talked about that whole, mystery boxes, just buying books, and even, like when you're trying to negotiate, even on eBay, right? Like the prices are so stingy already. So when you are trying to negotiate on the Canadian side, even when you negotiate, you're not really getting a deal anyway. Like I know when I try to negotiate, I'm just trying to like bump whatever the import tax is or the import charges off the price, because I refuse to pay that.
It's just it's insane. Okay, let's see. We had some people in here say something. $7 for $3.99 American book. How much were the huge oversized books like Carnage 1 or Wolverine 1? So how much were the $10 books?
$10 books I think are like 17, 19, somewhere around there. Nice. I think that $1 American is a dollar. Yeah, $1's like 69 cents or 70 cents to us.
Yeah, $1 equals like $1.70 in Canadian money.
When I was growing up, my grandmother, when they would come from South America, they use American currency there as well. She would always give me $100 bill, and I remember growing up, when I converted it, it was 165 Canadian.
Boom.
Yeah.
Nice. Thank you, Grandma.
Yeah. Nowadays, she comes with 100, and I'm just keeping it because there's no sense in changing it over.
Yep. Let's see here. Yeah, gas is super expensive in Canada. He would know. He lives up east. Toilet paper, I think, is cheaper because it's made there. I don't know.
Hey, well, it was oil, but we sell it to the Americans and then buy it back. So.
Okay. Adrian said I need to ask his question. Let's see here. You made the right choice making you moderator. Yeah, because he keeps putting in links to your channel and your Instagram. So thank you, Adrian Panda.
Yeah, Panda is amazing. If anybody like starting off, go talk to Panda. He's knowledgeable, friendly. He will hype you up. He's a great guy.
I'm going to see him soon. He lives 2 hours from me.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Okay, he has a question, and it's a great question. And I should have already asked this.
Oh, boy.
Hey, Newbie. What is your Grail book, or do you have it, or are you still chasing it? So I'm going to modify it a little bit here. What are your Grail books? Because most people have more than just one, And I'm not asking for, an AF-15. I'm asking for attainable Grail books. Like, what is something that you definitely want to get? Is it an Iron Man 55? What are we thinking here?
So yeah, I got 3. I actually did this as my second video. I talked a little bit about it, but the one that I really want is the first appearance of Sinister Six.
Okay.
That's probably, and again, when I say the prices, guys, I don't have a conversion in front of me, but this is just Canadian. It runs about 2,200 around there for probably like a 3. The other one would probably be Fantastic Four #4. That's Submariner and First Silver Age.
Nice.
That's another book to this day, again, like 5 years ago, that book was like $400. Now it's 2,300. And then the other one is probably Iron Man 1, but in a very high grade. You see a lot of the low grade ones. I want a really high grade just because of the colors and everything like that. When you see the 4.5s or 5 under, like they got a lot of yellow and things like that. I want it to pop, especially him being like my guy kind of thing. But yeah, I would think those 3 for sure.
That is a great list. I'm sad there was no DC on it, but that was a great list. Let's see here. Baysam says he lives fairly close to the Canadian border by Niagara.
Oh, I live in Niagara. Yeah.
Panda says he wants an A-OK from you, but nothing but maple syrup.
Okay.
I didn't know that Canadians were known for that. Carlito got a Batman 608. Let's see here. Okay. Selwyn, what's up, man? How's it going? Okay, you did get a second print, Carlito. Love Subby. Submariner is what I'm assuming he's saying. If I ever did videos that weren't edited, I would make Panda my moderator. Yes, he actually bugged me to make sure that I got him as a moderator. And yes, he is one of my moderators. I think also Carlito's one, and I think there's like 4 people in there. I can't tell because I'm on the StreamYard right now. Okay, so we've talked about what you collect. We talked about Canadian market. Let's see some books, man. So
I don't want to show off some stuff that I'm about to film and things like that. So
sure.
Yeah, I'll just show you some books. Yeah, like I said, I got the Moon Knight 4. Definitely a hot book to grab.
Later, kid collector.
My badass. I've always thought this was a badass cover. Just the War Machine and things like that. I don't know. It speaks rebel to me. So
nice. Love that one. That's a great cover.
And then this was actually a comic. This was probably the second comic I've ever bought. But yeah, just white cover. You guys know how I feel about white and black covers, things like that. I kind of want to say and want to show more, but I just don't want to ruin it for my videos because then it'll just be we already know. So
you already know.
I actually have. I know it's probably not pleasing, but I didn't even know that I had these. But these are pretty badass too.
Nice.
Yeah, these go for a pretty penny. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that War Machine issue reminds me. It says FaceTime. You collect turtle morphers. Well, I will say the TMNT Power Rangers crossover was amazing, and I hope you read it, Biggie Shack, or the immortal Biggie Shack, I should say. What's up, dude?
There was a video I just watched. I don't know where it was from. None of us follow the guy, but he did a top 10 best morphs or whatever.
Oh.
But he did the whole thing and edited himself with the suit and things like that. It was crazy.
Chris Cantata.
Was it him?
Is he Asian and does he have glasses?
No, I've seen that video. No, I think this guy was just a white guy, I guess, just normal.
It was fantastic, bearded comic, bro. It was. Let's see. I just posted a sweet black cover on my Instagram. Nice.
Which one?
I don't know. Which one are you talking about, Carlito? If Newbie collects Power Rangers, I'm quitting all social media. He does not collect Power Rangers, do you?
No.
Do you like Power Rangers at all?
Yeah, growing up, yeah, I remember actually my mother's got a great story. I think it was like grade 2, so I was probably what 5 or 6. No, 6 or 7 around there. And when the teacher asked like what I wanted to be, I said I wanted to be a Power Ranger. And yeah, that was yeah.
The Green Ranger for the win, man. The Green Ranger for the win.
Tommy badass, man.
Tommy Oliver is a bad dude. Let me see if I miss anything here in the chat. I think I saw that one thing. Okay, what is Newbie's favorite Marvel villain? Okay, yeah, what are your favorite villains? Marvel and DC.
Ooh, DC, I would probably say Joker. I think he's just
got to be everyone's number one, right?
Yeah. I think it's just because that's the only one that they actually do a good job in. I mean, I didn't mind Two-Face. I just thought, you know, he only showed up in like the last 10 to 8 minutes of the movie, right? Bane was badass.
Bane is badass.
Yeah, in Marvel, I don't know. There's so many, I guess. Green Goblin, if they were to do it properly. Carnage. I mean, I want to say Venom, but you know, he's an anti-hero. Yeah. Thanos is pretty badass. I think Annihilus, I mean, Doctor Doom, if they could ever properly, you know, do him, I guess. Those are characters we're gonna see, hopefully. So that might change.
You didn't say. I didn't hear you say like any Iron Man villains, dude.
The Mandarin, the Collector, you know, Ghost. I don't really see as a villain of it. Thanos. I mean, yeah, he shows up there, but
I'll only dispute you, and I got Burke. I don't know what that means. Galactus is a good one.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Is that they already did Galactus in that terrible Fantastic Four, right? Where he was just like that smoke cloud, basically.
Yes, they do. But I mean, they're gonna bring Fantastic Four to the MCU. They're gonna reveal that, and we're gonna get a Silver Surfer, and hopefully it's amazing. I'm assuming anything MCU does in the future is just gonna be amazing. Let's see here. Iron Man has real villains.
See, yeah.
Do you like Wendigo from Hulk 162? Wendigo. I don't know what that is. No. Iron Dad Comic Cloud. What's up? What got you guys into collecting comics? I think both of us started
shows to get girls.
Okay, can we do a side conversation about that really quick? So there is this other channel that I follow, and I'm going to say that they are very knowledgeable and they buy a lot of stuff, so they unbox it, which is awesome. People that spend money get a lot of views. Having said that, one of the people in that video, in their videos, is married to a woman who every single book in every single video, she walks up to the camera, bends over, shows off the book, and shows off, you know, her chest. And they're getting a ton of views, which is great. I'm assuming part of it is all the stuff they're buying. But I know for a fact 75% of their views are from dudes that are just watching it because there's a girl. Would you agree with that, Newbie Comics?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. If you have girls on your show, I'm assuming it's gonna sell, right?
I mean, and kudos to them for doing that idea. Kudos to them. And like I said, they have a great channel and they buy a lot of stuff, and they seem like really cool people.
Yeah.
But part of their views are not just for comics.
Yeah. But they are knowledgeable. Like I watched a few videos. Yeah, they're so knowledgeable.
And they seem really nice people. But I don't see any editing. Intro, their lower third. Sit there and talk for 15 minutes. Open it. Turn the camera.
Yeah, in and out.
And they're getting a ton of views, which is that's great. That's fine. It's just interesting to me. I'll message you later with the name of the channel. What channel is this? Please DM me. I'm gonna have to try that. Lonely guys with some eye candy. See?
I showed my girlfriend that because one time I was watching it and she was like, she kind of caught me like, "What are you watching?" And I was just like, "No, look." And I kind of made a joke like, like, are you interested? And she was just like, "Don't, no."
What's up, Comics on the Mind? Yeah, it's like I said, kudos to them for doing that and having jobs that allow them that they can do things like that. I couldn't do that being a teacher. I could not have my wife.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyone that wants to know the name of the channel, DM me on Instagram and I will let you know. So you can. I'm already getting DMs.
I think they follow me. I think he and she, they both follow me.
I'm assuming it's the one in the glasses that it's married to that girl.
Yeah.
I don't think it's the other guy. I don't know for certain, but I think based on the interactions in the videos.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I think I know what channel it is. Yeah, I'm sure you do.
Blowing up, eh?
Keon, what's the channel? LMAO.
Yeah, he would.
Oh, that's hilarious. That's good stuff. Okay. Good marketing of the wifey, I suppose. I guess so. And Fantastic Four 2, they should have depicted Galactus just as a huge toe and a pair of sandals. Interesting. Let's see.
Terrible movie. Terrible.
Magneto is the best villain, hands down. I would consider Magneto, while he is a villain, I would also consider him an anti-hero.
Yeah.
Because if you've watched him in any single X-Men movie, he always starts off bad or having bad intentions, and he ends up being good, or he starts off with good intentions and ends up bad. I would definitely classify him as an anti-hero, along with Venom is another one. There's a ton of them, but I definitely classify Magneto as a anti-hero. So let's see here. My favorite villain is Gore the God Butcher. I don't know who that is.
I don't know either.
Don't know who that is. I believe I know what channel they are. They are local to your area. Okay, cool. Well, I'm not saying anything bad about them. I shouldn't have said
anything. Channel is special in their own way.
I shouldn't have said anything. They're great people and they have awesome unboxings. It's just they know how to market their channel to get several hundreds of views, while the rest of us are doing all sorts of crazy edits and all sorts of stuff. We're doing a lot more work to get less views. So let's see here. So what I'm hearing is that all I have to do is get more views to show them off my chest. Done. Yeah, actually, Newbie Comics is like, dude, I guess I better take my shirt off and look like a firefighter. Oh, shoot. Let's see here. Hey, Hydroponics.
Hydro, what's going on, brother?
Formerly AML. What's up, man? We've missed you. How's it going, brother? Oh, it's from a god of Thor. It's a Thor story. Speaking of Thor, and this was a question asked earlier.
Comes out tomorrow.
Does come out tomorrow. Thor 5. What books are you grabbing tomorrow?
I don't think I'm grabbing any. Yeah, I don't think I got a big road trip 2 hours away from me. I got to go visit my sister who is newly engaged. So
okay. Yeah,
we're doing that. Friday's actually my birthday, so we're kind of just putting it into one big party. So I got to leave early tomorrow morning. So I don't think I'll have time to stop by.
I'm messaging the people back that are pervy.
And like I've told you, like we've only got 2 shops and they don't really order a lot. Like I do have a pull list and things like that. And I do have an account on Previews World, but it's all up to the store. So I could order something and then the store could be like, no. So
I will say this, Thor 1 through 4 is going for like $40 to $50 on eBay. Luckily, I bought all mine at cover price, and it has been an amazing run by Donnie Cates. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to answer the question I asked you since I know what I'm getting. I'm driving another hour tomorrow.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you got a long way, man. That's a mission.
So, I will say this. I work in Topeka during the school year. So during the school year, I just go there after work.
Oh, yeah.
Then I drive home. So it's pretty nice. So tomorrow I'm going to grab Thor number 5, Flash 756, Batman 93, and Mighty Morphin Power Rangers issue 50, which is the conclusion to Necessary Evil. I'm really excited for it. So.
And don't forget to pick up Iron Man because he does come out tomorrow.
Does he really? Because Marvel's been not
I'm pretty sure I read it. Yeah, because I read that and the Green Lantern. Green Lantern's got some stuff coming.
Green Lantern's having their $10 80th anniversary.
Yeah,
100-page spectacular. There's like 12 covers.
Yeah, I was like, geez.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. We could go through this really quickly, and then we'll jump out.
I thought for sure Iron Man was coming out tomorrow because I remember a buddy of mine was saying that, and I had to tell him the same thing. Like, no, I can't pick him up.
Okay. Let's see here. Like I said, Power Rangers issue 50 comes out tomorrow. This, if you can find this, there should be like no stores that have it. That's the wrong one. If you can find the Enhook Lee, okay, they don't have it on here. It's this one, but it's like the Virgin. They don't have it. It looks like this, but the Virgin cover of nothing on top, and the background is more like reddish, and it's like looks like stone. It's like $100. It's like a $200 book. It's a 1 of 100 variant. That's why. A Power Rangers issue 50. Okay, let's see. Like I said, Batman 93, Flash 756. You said Green Lantern 80 page anniversary. Yep. And you did also say Marvel Iron Man 2020 number 4.
Yeah, there we go. See, I was right.
You were right. You would know your Iron Man books better than me. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a girl on the cover. Really quickly, what do you think about them possibly replacing Iron Man with a female Iron Man like they did in the comics in the MCU?
I think it's about to happen. I touched on it. Actually, I did a live chat before this. I think that Riri Williams thing is going to happen. They kind of hinted at it at the end of Black Panther, at the end of the movie where he goes back to buy that building that his father grew up in, and then his sister says this will be a technology school for girls or something like that along those lines. The fact that War Machine's going to show up, he's going to be around for another 3 years or so. Perfect mentor. So yeah, I totally think it's going to happen, and I think it's about time, right? They got some women in there. They got they've got to get some diversity and things like that in there. I think that's just the way the world is going now too. I mean, like people are freaking out. I remember like 5 years ago, people were like freaking out if they ever did a black Spider-Man or a black James Bond, right? It's like, who cares? Like,
I actually think that Idris Elba would be an amazing double.
And I think he's in the. I thought he wanted to do it. I thought it was all systems go, but
yep,
who knows? I mean, Daniel Craig's last one is this year, this November. So
yeah, it should be this year.
I'm sure we'll find out soon.
The 2020 event is rubbish, according to FaceTime.
Yeah, I don't have any high expectations on it at all.
Yeah, there you go. No. Jenica number 3. Yeah, I picked up issue 1, didn't like it, so I did not pick up issue 2. I'm not picking up 3.
Is that first appearance still like hot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like her very first appearance in issue 51 is like a $200, $250 book, and then her first as a turtle is still a $120 book. So, I got Thor 5, Flash 756 tomorrow, and who knows when X-Men is coming.
I do know that Venom 26 like sold out. I know I was reading on Simple Man's, they had their like Frankie stuff or whatever, and like that Virgin cover and everything, like it's already sold out. Like there was a guy on a Canadian Facebook thing selling, and he was already selling it for like $200.
Sorry, I'm replying to
sell.
Oh yeah. I'm definitely going to be picking up The Last Ronin because I'm a big Turtles fan. I did actually a whole video on it. It's got like 260 views. I feel pretty good about that. But I will say, the one thing I don't like about The Last Ronin is there's way too many covers. They should have done just regular, like 5 covers for everyone, not store exclusives, and then just been done with it. But yes, I'm definitely picking it up when it comes out in August. The best anti-hero is
Venom.
Deathstroke, the original Deadpool. Did you know that? The Deadpool is a copy of Deathstroke. Did you know that?
They're all kind of copies, I guess.
Okay. Do you know the name of Deathstroke? You know his name?
No.
Slade Wilson.
Okay.
He came out before Deadpool, and then
he's not as goofy though, or anything like that.
No, he's more serious. He's an assassin, but he cannot be killed. They did. I will say this, that while Deathstroke is definitely created first, and that Marvel definitely copied him, I definitely feel like Marvel did a better job with Deadpool of creating that character. They're like, okay, let's take all the good stuff from Deathstroke and create an even funnier, wackier character that everyone can relate to for Marvel. So
what's the guy that was playing him? I thought.
Yes, Thanos is a copy of Darkseid. That is correct.
Yeah. What's the guy that was playing Deathstroke? He was supposed to be in.
Joe Magniello.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah.
Dude, Liefeld is on crack or something, dude. He's all sorts of messed up. I don't know if you've seen his
can't draw feet.
Dude, he can outdraw feet, and he's messed up in the head. Like, he legit. If you see his tweets or his Instagram, he is nuts, absolutely nuts. Swamp Thing and Man Thing, yes, they're both created at the same time, but Man Thing did come out first. But Swamp Thing is more popular. So I cannot keep up with this chat, man. We got 27 people up in the chat. This is awesome.
Live, yeah.
If you're not already subscribed to Newbie Comics, a link to his channel is in the description. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to put it in the chat, even though my moderator, Adrian Panda, has already done that, and I appreciate that. Yeah, I did say it. Joe Mangiello, whatever. Let's see here. And someone else said this earlier. We already went over that. Thanos and Darkseid. Thanos is a copy of Darkseid. Darkseid is better. Someone's wife loves Idris Elba. I do not blame her because he is a bad dude. He is really good in all the Thor movies. He's really good in any movie I see him in, honestly.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Deadpool's first appearances are shit. He was so boring. When the new creative team took him over from Liefeld, he became so much better.
Yeah.
Cannot argue there. Cannot argue there. Are you anything you want from the new Batman movie?
A good Batman movie? I read something that it's not a one and done movie. Like they're gonna do like 2 or 3. So for that alone, I just hope it's a good movie. Like I said, when I saw the picture of the suit and his mask, like the mask is like here. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
It's weird. And then he's jumping into like what seems to be like a 1960 Mustang. It's like
it is badass, but it is not a badass.
Oh yeah, badass car, but like that's not something that I would, if I'm a superhero, be, you know.
I will say I feel like they're really trying to go very Batman Year One. Have you read the Batman Year One story?
No, not yet.
Oh my gosh, it is the best Batman story ever written. If I can find a trade, I will send it to you.
Yeah.
Because it's literally like, if you can get past the first 3 or 4 pages, the whole story of Batman Year One, it is the best Batman story ever written by Frank Miller. They're going to flashpoint his ass into the DCEU. No, they're not, because they're bringing in Batman 89 and 92, Michael Keaton, which is crazy. Batmobile is in a tank, which looks like what we are getting. Batman Year One is so good. Give me a badass Alfred as well. I agree.
It's going to be a younger Alfred, I think.
Yeah, I can't remember who's going to play him.
Like, I don't think it's like some 80-year-old man, white hair. I think it's like some 50-year-old, like hip mid guy kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna look up the cast right now. Okay, I got it pulled up right here. Okay, we have obviously Robert Pattinson as Batman, Zoe Kravitz as Catwoman, which I think she's a good actor. Paul Dano as Riddler. Oh, this guy, Jeffrey Wright as Commissioner Gordon. That's cool. Colin Farrell as Penguin. That's awesome.
Yeah, I think he's going to play really good. I think that part's going to be really good for him.
Andy Serkis as Alfred. Dude, that's a good casting. and John Turturro as Carmine Falcone. I think these are all really good castings, honestly.
Wow.
I think it could be pretty good. I think it could be good. I think anything DC could be good.
Well, I guess they did good on the whole Wonder Woman thing, but I just think it was just a good marketing scheme. Like it was the time where the women in comics was like a thing and things like that, and nothing against that at all. I just think it was the right timing because, like I said, I don't know how many times I've been disappointed. Like you think, okay, Suicide Squad was supposed to be the big thing, and then it comes out and it was like, okay, like Birds of Prey. I'll tell you right now,
Trash.
Didn't even watch it.
That is the only comic book movie I've not seen.
Yeah, didn't watch it.
Didn't watch it either because I heard it was terrible, and I'm not going to watch it if it's terrible. All these people knew it was Andy Serkis before me, so that's cool. They're ahead of us. I'm not a feral train. He needs to wear a fat suit or something.
Yeah, I think he would be more fitted for like the Riddler, to be honest with you. Not just because he's skinny, but I think he would have done really good.
Or Two-Face or Joker, because he's more of a serious character.
Yeah.
Didn't watch it either. It was May. Okay. So
that's how I felt about Captain Marvel, to be honest with you guys.
Oh my gosh, Captain Marvel was a trash movie.
That's one of the first movies. My girlfriend hates going to the movies, which I used to love. Now she likes going to them. That was like the first weekend. She was like, you know what? I'll go with you. And we went, and she was like, wow, that was really good. And I was just like, I was ready to go by like half. I'm like, my God.
My brother-in-law and my sister-in-law fell asleep.
Yeah.
It was crazy. Batman vs. Superman left a bad taste in my mouth. Oh. Man, we should dude, everyone likes watching us right now because we should do a stream just on DC and Marvel movies. Everyone, we got 27 people in the chat. I want
Superman 2 was so horrible. Like, basically what I took out of that was Martha. Like,
6 out of 10.
All I can think about when I think of that movie is Martha. Then it was like, oh, we should be friends now. What?
Shazam was a great movie. Shazam was a really good movie.
Man. Underestimated for sure.
So good. I took my daughter to it.
Yeah.
Outside of that one office scene, everything else.
Yeah.
They could have honestly taken that part out, honestly, and they would have made it way better for kids. But my daughter, she was 4 at the time, loved it. She still loves it.
I just thought it was cool because that would be like any of us. Like, I'm thinking when I saw that movie, I'm like, you know what? If I was that kid's age and I got superpowers, that's exactly how I would act. Like, it would.
Yeah, true.
Like, that's every kid's dream, I think.
Tell me, newbie, do you bleed? Doom Patrol is epic. I'm going to say this. I hate Doom Patrol. I watched like 6 episodes of season 1. I'm like, this is trash. I hate that show. I'm sorry. That's cool that you like it. I freaking hate it.
Yeah. I put Doom Patrol the same category as, and don't hate guys, but I put it the same category as that Legends of Tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Legends of Tomorrow is not a great show.
That's bad.
Batman vs. Superman was garbage. I don't think it was absolutely terrible, but it wasn't good. I definitely agree. Paul Dano as Riddler could be really interesting. He could bring a more cynical take. Yes. Farrell is going to be more of a gangster penguin and will be solid. Okay, cool. Yeah.
I can see
Michael B. Real, my also Kansas buddy. Batman vs. Superman Ultimate Edition was much better. Yes, because it was 3 hours long and it added some stuff that you wouldn't normally see. But the problem was that it was 3 hours long. So I love to hop on a live stream when you know newbie talk movies. Huge
yeah, movie. Man, for sure.
Let's do it. Let's make it a date sometime soon. We'll do it.
What do you? I don't know if we talked. I could be wrong because we talk all the time. But that Dark Side thing, like, I mean, a lot of DC guys are like, "Oh my God." I just don't want everybody to get excited for nothing and then get disappointed, you know? Like,
what are you talking about?
The Dark Side, the trailer that came out last week.
Oh, see, here's what I want to say. I don't really think Zack Snyder is a great director. He's too dark.
Here come the comments.
But I am excited to see how different the movie is. I feel like it'll be a completely different movie. Yeah. And that 30-second little teaser did get me a little hyped. Got me a little hyped. Not enough to make a video, but got me hyped. I did do an instant reaction when they announced that they were going to come to HBO. So Legend Tomorrow is trash. I did someone like season 2 only because of JSL paid. Okay, I will say that the Stargirl show, I watched episode 1.
Yeah.
I didn't like it. Did not like it. It was too little kiddish for me.
Why is that book so hot though?
Stargirl?
Yeah, the Stars and Stripe Zero, like
because she's in this TV show. They just had. I think they're in like episode 3 or 4 now.
It's so trash.
Yeah, they're making up characters for the show at this point, honestly.
Yeah.
Flash is the best show in Arrowverse, hands down. I've been watching that show since the pilot. The pilot to the Flash is the best comic book show like hour ever. The Flash is amazing. Have you seen the Flash?
No, I've seen Green Arrow and things like that. Yeah.
You've never seen the Flash? Dude, you need to watch it.
I think I saw the one episode I saw is when he's fighting, or him in Reverse Flash and his girlfriend dies or something like that. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, his girlfriend Iris West is supposed to die in season 3.
That's probably what happened.
And it wasn't Reverse Flash; it was the future Flash, Savitar. But Reverse Flash is a great villain. I definitely put him in the top 10 DC villains.
Oh, DC.
Grant Gustin is definitely better than Ezra Miller. Definitely agree with that. I do not like Ezra Miller.
I don't like him either.
I don't like him at all. Green Arrow is the next show that I'm going to watch. Okay, do it. Hey, Count Von Strange. What's up, dude? Spoilers. Okay, cool. If you look at the landscape of what his arc was supposed to be, it's very conducive to comic book epic, not for mainstream audiences. I'm not sure which one we're talking about here. Batman vs Superman, Bat and Soups realize their mothers have the same middle name too. Really?
What?
I did not know that. That's crazy. You feel like 2 of the 3 basically like biggest comic book characters of all time, they would have different names for their mom. Different names. Also, I would have loved it if Smallville was an actual town. Like they should have really based it around an actual town in Kansas versus Smallville. Like if they could have done Manhattan, Kansas, that would have been great.
Yeah.
That's where I live. Okay, I think we're kind of getting off on something else here. So we're going to probably end it here in the next couple minutes. What do you got going on in your channel coming out this week and the next several weeks? And are you finally going to do a giveaway?
Yeah, I've been so lucky, to be honest with you, because anytime I'm about to do a giveaway, I just end up passing like the number. So I'm like, okay, I have a book. 'Cause I did buy a book. I don't want to ruin it for everybody, but yeah, I do have a book or 2 that I was going to give away. One, I'm kind of debating because I'm like, you know what, I really like this book. So I think you get into that issue when you buy comics, but looking forward, I got an unboxing. It's, spoiler, I guess, like it didn't end up going so well. I got a top 5 spec book of like books like under $100 that are really, in my opinion, you should go grab. I have a top 5 Venom stuff coming out. What else do I got? I got some more unboxings because now, not to say the pandemic is over, but the postal office is running a little smoothly, so I'm getting a lot of books faster. And also, I've decided to shop a little more Canadian, so I am getting the books within like 10 days. Some of the books I ordered from like California, I had to wait like a month and a half to get. So,
Jeez.
Especially when you're putting out videos, like you don't want to wait a month and just, be like, okay, guys, like, you want to stay relevant and like, talk comic and things like that. So, yeah.
Venom rules according to Selwyn. Selwyn does like Venom. He actually just won an ASM 300 from that R&R mystery box. He bought several, so kudos to him.
Yeah.
But I would love to have it first Venom. That would be sweet. I'm going to say that I'm also looking on eBay for some books. I haven't bought anything yet. I'm currently looking for, obviously, a Flash 110. First Kid Flash. I'm looking for Titans 44 9.6 versus Nightwing.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I'm looking for an ASM 252, ASM 300, and several others. But those would probably be the top ones. And a TMNT #1 third print as well. Those are the ones I'm looking for. I'm going to 4 shops tomorrow. So one of them is a flea market. One of them is like a half price books, and then 2 other comic shops.
Your flea markets are open?
Oh, I don't know. I guess we'll find out tomorrow.
I was gonna say, we just got our malls like open and things like that. Like our comic book shop has just allowed people to like go in without having to call. Like I know the last couple of weeks, like I would have to call and wait in my car for a few minutes, and even if I was picking things up, they would just bring it to me. So we opened our malls up here on Friday, and like everybody was just going nuts. Like it was ridiculous.
Malls, the malls. Have you ever gone to the Mall of America? And where have you been when you came to America? Because you said you.
Oh, in the States. Oh man, me and my girlfriend travel all the time. I've been to San Francisco, San Diego. I've been to Miami. I've been to Fort Lauderdale. I've been to New York like 10 times.
You've been way more places than I have, and I'm an American.
Detroit, Boston, Philly. I'm an Eagles fan, so you know I've been there. I've been to a few games there. Yeah, I've been all over, man.
I've never been to New York City or New York. I've never been to California. I have been to Florida, and I've been to Canada.
Yeah, you were talking. Yeah, Whistler or something.
Been to Whistler.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Honestly, in an 8-hour radius from where I am, yeah, you have like all those main cities. I think the furthest one is like Indianapolis or Cincinnati. But I mean, you can get to Washington, Boston, Philly, New York, Detroit, Chicago. Like anything that I've been able to do, I just go. I used to, you know, if you have 2 days off, I would just literally get in my car and get in my truck at the time and just go somewhere. Like that's just how it was.
Nick Foles.
Yes, sir. I don't have any of my Eagles stuff here. I usually have my Eagles cup and everything. Yeah.
Dude, Kansas City Chiefs, Super Bowl champs, baby.
Actually, hold on. I got this because I kept this because nobody, obviously people who know me and follow me, I post it. But so my family is huge on football. My dad's a Packers fan. My mother is a New England Patriots fan, but from like when we first came to Canada. So pre-Tom Brady. My one sister is a Falcons fan. The other one is a Minnesota fan. I'm an Eagles fan. The year Eagles won the Super Bowl, we ended up going to the first 2 games with my sisters because they were fans. Like my sister would be like, let's go. We can't pass this up. So I got to see my team beat my one sister's team in Atlanta the first round, then Minnesota, and then beat my mom's team in the Super Bowl. Divisional playoff ticket right here. I had it framed, but the frame fell, so luckily this kept. But yeah, I can say that I watched my team actually win the Super Bowl because I went to the playoff game. No, not the actual Super Bowl, but I went to Philly to see the divisional and the championship game, right? So
that's freaking awesome. I will say the closest that I'm a big sports fan, huge sports fan actually. I've never been to an NFL game.
Oh my God.
I'm more of a college sports guy. I've not missed, I think I've missed 3 or 4 home State football games in 12 years. Yeah, shut up. In 12 years or so, but I've never been to an NFL game. I will say I try to go to one Royals game every year, every other year. I went to the second World Series clinching game for the Kansas City Royals in 2015 when we beat the Blue Jays in Game 6 to advance to the World Series where we won in 5 games.
Canadian comic collector CC, he is a Blue Jays fan. I am not. I always get heat living here and saying that I'm a Yankees fan. I am a diehard Yankees fan. Diehard. Like that is my team. I don't. It's funny because I don't even support the Raptors, and we won. Like when everybody was partying because we won, I was like, okay, you know. So
we the North.
Yeah.
Okay. I go to Chargers games every year. Airhead. Let's go, bro. Let's go. Let's do it. And bring Batman 232 for me. America's team. Paid a lot for an average quarterback.
Oh my God. Yeah.
College football. Then I guess it's time to say Ohio. I hate Ohio State. They can go to hell. Well, that's cool though. I mean, we all have our favorite teams, and that's good.
That's the one thing I envy of you guys is the college system. Like I love college football and college basketball over NBA and football. Like I think college football is the best sport. Like you can watch, you can go. I've tried to go to like a Michigan game. I don't like Michigan, but that's the closest big thing. It's either that or Ohio State, and I'd rather be in like a Michigan stadium than Ohio State. I don't know. I just never liked Ohio State. I don't know why.
Okay. Not many people know about Kansas State University because we're in a small.
Michael Beasley.
What's that?
Michael Beasley.
Yeah, Michael Beasley, number 2 draft. But K-State football, though, 2 times we were 1 game away from a national championship. 1998, and then in 2012, we lost our 11th game of the season. We were ranked number 1, and we lost, and we would have gone to the championship and beat the crap out of Notre Dame instead of Bama beating them.
Okay, you were going to school. Wasn't Beasley there?
I was a student when Michael Beasley was there.
Yeah.
Yes. I saw him
because he was literally like the guy. Like people were like, "Yeah, this is the next guy." Like he was
the next Durant.
Yeah, he was like hyped all the way here, man.
So he has a skill set. He's one of the most like talented people you will ever see. He didn't have it here, and he liked the way too much. Yeah. But like I just watched a video of him today getting buckets versus people. I mean, he has the smoothest jumper you'll ever see at 6'.
He's a lefty too.
And a lefty too. Yeah, he's the real deal. We kind of got sidetracked here. How dare you, Comic Mag Musings? 12. How dare you? I'm about to put you in timeout.
Oh, wow.
No. Big 12, Division 5, Power 5. We won 8 games last year. We were ranked in the top 25. What the hell? Okay. I appreciate everyone for hanging out in the chats. I appreciate Newbie Comics for coming on. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah, thanks for having me, man. And everybody who hasn't subbed, go sub Berk. Get him to 1,000, please.
I'm gonna recheck right now and see where we're at. Hey, I went up 3. I'm at 984.
Hey, there you go. You're almost there. Almost to
1,000. I'm gonna check you really quick to see where you're at. I appreciate you changing your YouTube name. Well,
that night.
It was too much. 485 is what you're at.
485. Wow. Thank you guys. Really appreciate the support. Thank you.
No, they should not have hired him. Dude, Bruce Weber's a baller. Okay. Thank you everyone for hanging out in the chat. Newbie, where can I find you at?
Newbie, you can find me at Newbie Comics and Collectibles on Instagram, my YouTube channel. I know Panda put it up, Berk put it up, but it's just Newbie Comics. And yeah, you guys can find me in a lot of chats. Built a lot of great relationships. Panda, Magic Lasso, Dollar Bin, Berk. So yeah, make sure everybody subs everybody as well. Just build the comic community, guys.
Yes, I was putting stuff in the chat as you were talking. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out. We had a lot of people in here, man. We had 20 to 30 people in here basically the last 45 minutes. This was
good.
Awesome. And I have a video coming out tomorrow organizing my comic book collection.
That's important. That's important.
It is important, and I talk about it. And you guys might think it's a little boring, but I thought it was pretty nice and pretty fun to do.
Yeah, so, but if you're buying something important, like you got to know how to like take care of it. Like,
yes, and I have. Let me go full screen here really quick. I have 9 boxes.
Oh, the ones on the ground. Yeah.
So, I have 9 boxes. One of those is a slab box. The other ones are all just regular boxes. So, my wife asked the question today. She goes, "So when are you going to start selling some of these?" I made a meme about it. I'm going to post that meme tomorrow.
I find like any time I'm trying to sell something, I'm like fine until the seller like actually comes, and then it's like I'm losing.
I don't want to, right? I don't want to get rid of books. I'm at the point where I just don't really feel like getting rid of stuff. Oh, dang it, Evan! I just missed your premiere. I'll go check it out.
Oh yeah, Evan. Yeah, I checked this video yesterday. His first one. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was good. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out. Thank you, Newbie Comics, for hanging out.
Yeah, brother. Thank you.
In the chat for hanging out. And as always, go Cats, Cowabunga. It's Morphin time. Big 12 champs, 2012 and 2019 Comic Mag Musings. We'll see you guys later.